Peace, love, and light to you guys. This is Gemini Moon, the astrologer. Welcome to Soul Vibes, where we're going to be talking about the moon transiting through Aries from November 8th, which is today, through November the 10th, as it enters into Taurus. So listen, there are emotional triggers while this moon is going through Aries, and I'm going to explain this very briefly but very efficiently. At least I plan to. So when you're talking about the moon again, you guys, we're talking about subconscious. We're talking about our emotions. We're talking about our feelings. And we're talking about really our general energetic makeup. Okay? Our general energetic program. We're talking about soul growth. Today is about soul initiation. Today is about initiation within the Aries realm, within wherever Aries is in our chart, wherever we feel motivated, whatever we feel. And there's going to be energy of feeling self-imposed. We're breaking through limits. That is what Aries is teaching us today, is how to break through our own self-imposed limits. The limits and the mental frameworks of the mind now being broken down and broken up and expanded. There's an expansion today with the moon going into Aries about who you are. There's a soul note for you. There's a new desire, and there's a new decision that you have to make in order to grow. And so with this moon in Aries, it's challenging us. It's challenging us to make decisions. It's challenging a lot of us to open up our hearts to more love in different ways. It's challenging a lot of us to become more artistic. Many of us right now are being challenged to step more into our feminine energy, into more of our assessing more of our self-worth from a different lens. And this is important. I can break this down because we have Mars, which is in Libra, which is in the third decan of Libra, the last decan, which is ruled by Mercury. And Mercury is, what does Mercury rule? Our communication, our perception. And so there's just something here about, with Mars being in a Mercury ruled decan, in a sign that is already air, there's this need to communicate in a different way. There's a need to become more adaptable. There's a need to balance out your love language with other people's, your thoughts with other people's, how you relate to other things, how you relate to other people's ideas, ways of life, how you relate to other people's styles, in a sense, okay? And so we're being triggered to open up. There's triggers, because the moon is going to be conjuncting Chiron, which is the star of the wounded healer, or the asteroid of the wounded healer, excuse me. And basically, feel free. Like, I pulled a card today from my Power of Love deck, and it talked about freedom, and it basically said that I am basically gaining more strength by breaking through my own self-imposed or any exterior limits. I'm saying? Opening up, gaining more freedom by opening up. So there's something here about your own self-imposed limits. Really, before we get to the full moon in Taurus, before we really start to set our boundaries, before we start to, I'm looking at this Taurus full moon as a checkpoint, as a milestone, as a point of legacy, where we start to really formulate and lay down the bar of our legacy, where we really start to feel ourselves, where we really start to feel into self-confidence. We're feeling into the truth of our very nature right now. Aries has a lot to do with our primal nature, our decisions of survival, and our origin, and what we identify with, what we identify as with self. And right now we're having to really expand our beliefs in ourselves, expand our own inner agendas, our own inner self-talk, is having to really start to open up. So today's a really great day to clear your energy, to really keep it simple. Start to simplify and cleanse your space, and start to really shave the meat off of the bones, and allow, and make way for change. We're burning through certain mental barriers in order that we can start to really come to greater decisions, and start to really set in stone certain ideas and plans that we have. We're breaking through our own self-imposed limitations. And we're needing to become more adaptable. We're needing to become more free to the change, by allowing triggers to come and seeing what this has to teach us, and allowing spirit, to teach us. So, we're gaining more wisdom. We're gaining more experience. Life is always giving us the experience that we need to change and to grow. So trust that today. Trust and thrive. Allow the dead to be done away with and rise up towards the new calling, okay? The new potentiality for your life to change in a major way. So this is going to require you to give up certain aspects of yourself, to assess certain aspects and see if it's needed anymore. Really assess where you've put yourself in a box. So blessings to you all. Peace, love, and light. I do this from my heart and my soul. And I'm going to come back with more videos. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.